Welcome back to Pathfinder. I'm Chris and this is Game Chambers. Now, it looks like we were trying to solve this Nenio's puzzle. That's right, we discovered that Nenio was a kitsune. We found a few statues. It looks like we need to travel the world and find some objects to put on those. And we need to figure out what's going on with this puzzle here. So there should be... Okay, apparently we just had to click that circle. I was going to say there should be something... Oh, that was a bit anticlimactic. I was going to go and see if there was more clues, because we'd found this one here, and we'd found the outer ring. I thought that might have been all there was, but I was going to have one more quick look today before we started to see if I'd missed something. But turns out that click in the middle was all we needed, so there must be something somewhere. I'm going to see if I can find it anyway. That way, if anyone wants to know how to solve this, we can find where the clues are. So obviously, if you're doing your own playthrough, apparently there's your solution. Left hand side, inner circle and outer circle, but we'll see if we can find where the third clue was. Because we have this one here, which is showing us the two lines. We had... I'll go back to where the other one was before. Now, I don't see any other parts out here. I could be wrong. So, that was this part here. In the first cave of the area, we found this outer ring. Now, we should be able to find one... Oh, there we go. So, there's the third clue. I want a bit of loot. No, we've left that one there. So there's the third clue to it. So if anyone's looking for it, there's that clue, this one down here, and the other one is in the cave. So those three clues combine to tell you how to solve the circle ring box puzzle, what we call it, the lion, circle, diamond, square. I don't know. This puzzle here. We'll might go into it in bit more detail. What is that? Did I miss something else? Where's my screen? It just decided to disappear. What happened? We're still good? Still online? Yep, cool. Let's go down and have a look. There's something here too that I might have also missed. Okay, no, it's not interactable. But there was the third part of that puzzle. We'll go back and just show you the other one, just so that it's all linked together. So we found a potion of remove paralysis helmet, which was phylactery of positive channeling. That's actually really good. Extra 2d6 on our channels for healing. So we'll have to see who has the most channels and give them to them. And there was the third one. So that pillar had the outer ring. So if you're trying to solve that puzzle yourself, that's how you do it. Those three different parts, and they'll tell you how to activate that thing. Now let's equip this. I'm assuming, well, before we do that, I assume you've got the most. You've got 6, yeah. So tell me how many we have when we're rested. Pretty certain that you will have more than Emerylda. So that should give you a bigger heal. I think yours might even be, I don't know if they're more effective. I think they're probably equally as effective. But there we go. So we have 4 objects we need to find. I'm hoping that they're kind of obvious. We did take screenshots of the riddles for each of them, but we didn't seem to have any of them in our inventory, so it did give us limited things that we could actually do with them. That's right, we've turned off Crusade mode because that last battle was just absolutely painful. Now, we haven't explored down this way. We haven't explored back this way. And we haven't gone out this way. So, let's head... Dresden's up here. So this is probably the path to Dresden. Let's not go to Dresden yet. Let's go check out the Moondance Meadow. Okay, so path there is unknown. Or can we just connect this path? Real characters are fatigued. Oh, I was going to cancel that and head back to the camp. We might as well sleep at the camp because that won't progress our corruption. What do we have here? Hoping this isn't a fight. It very well could be a fight. We are all fatigued, so it could be a tough fight. Oh, it is going to be a fight. Okay. Why are you shaken? It's curious. It's very curious. Why are you shaken? Alright. Protection from energy. Let's throw down acid. Because that will be what the bows use.
My will is resolute.
We do have to worry about the fact that we don't have... You also got protection from energy, okay. This is minute per level 2, isn't it? Yep.
Meditate on your mistakes.
And let's bark skin sealer and social. I guess social in particular is going to be at extra risk. 10 minutes per level. Oh, okay. I'll drop a few of these. A few heroisms to go around. There you go. Now, let's enlarge a sealer. I think this is round per level. Yeah, that's round per level. Don't too worry about those. And our poor old Nal is dead. Cool. So you... Full of mage armors. And Lan. Oh, Nal's dead. Got no under magic fang. Okay. Let's go and see what's going on here. That should be enough buffs with the fatigue for us to get through. So we got 2 Babals. Maybe somebody else. So let's... Restoration. Let's try out our D3 Leopards. Be nice, but I want to try out a Direball. It's a Direball or a Charger? Potentially. Okay, there we go. It's because she was flat-footed, I suppose. Dazzling display. Did that work? Yep. So now she'll have benefits to hit and damage them. Ah, here we go. Here's the rest of them. Should have waited a little bit. Okay, let's shoot at the one that's not debuffed. Alright. Luckily these guys can sleep. Alright. Can we get a charge? No, because we're fatigued. Yep, okay. Get Archon's Aura in range though. Nenyo. Let's try out some Shadow Conjuration. What do we got? A Stone Call? Sure. Got Pits, got Grease. It's probably a bit low to be using. Stone Call? We'll do damage and make it rough terrain. Might have moved up a bit too far. Oh, okay, so they took no damage from it because it's bludgeoning. And 2 of them didn't believe it anyway. Does it make a rough terrain or a cut? Oh yeah, you can sort of see the rocks. Oh yeah, now she's not flat-footed, she's in a better way. Okay, let's buff Lan. That one. Alright, Sealer. We have 2 smites left, and we are heading back to the camp after this, so let's just use them up. Oh, we woke you up with the Stone Call, didn't we? Whoops. Okay.
You won't survive me.
Shoot you, because you'll explode. You made your save.
Begone, fiend!
You missed. Okay, and then you... Hey, let's just do it, because we can. No, made his will save. That's a shame. Should have smote him. I guess it doesn't really matter. So that's interesting. What was this, the point of this attack, I wonder? It's about the rough terrain here. There's a camp here, okay. Who did the stone call? That was Nenyo. Are you going to stay as a kitsune, are you? I thought you might have gone back to your human form. It's interesting. Okay, what do we got? Note written in neat handwriting. Come to my camp if you want to talk. I have much to share with you, a friend. So I wonder if that note's for us, or if this was his camp. Is that just a loot? It's the exit. And what's over here? Anything worth looking at over here? Cute little bunny rabbit. That's about it. Is it a bunny rabbit? Can't really tell. Is it a normal rabbit or is it some sort of mutant abomination? Looks like it's got huge ears. Come on. Come back this way. I want to see you. Okay. Don't get to see whatever that was. Are these normal animals? I can't even tell. Can't quite zoom in far enough. Okay. That's all we need to do here, obviously. Just need to get that letter. What's this guy doing? Well, he's trying to get through that rock. Just beating his head into it. The whirlwind definitely sends the native wildlife a little bit crazy. Okay, so let's go back here. So that's the camp. It's on our way to Dresden. We're going to go in here quickly sell and sleep. Not going to hang around here for very long at all, because we were just here recently. Okay, let's get rested up, and we might as well sell our junk, although I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of it. We're not going to stop here for long. Just a simple matter of, here I have my junk. Not even really worth my time. Where's the commander's tent? Sorry. Do we talk to Camellia? I just have a... don't want to miss Camelia's story, and I just had a feeling that maybe I hadn't done her dialogue. No, it looks like we've already... we haven't asked her this one. Right, I don't want to miss it and have it be her story arc trigger. Your speech tells me you're of noble birth. Camellia laughs her practiced musical laugh as she watches you from under lowered lashes. You're most insightful, a fine quality to have. Camellia's laughter ends, and unspoken words hang in the silence. Let's see. So this is where we can start the romance with her, maybe? That is probably what Emerylda believes, that a noble birth doesn't give you the right to look down on anybody, but I don't know if she would really bring it up, maybe? She definitely is not going to talk to her about her beauty. She also understands that not everyone in the world is born equal. So a little bit of 1 and 3. So there's nothing wrong with being a noble, but you have to understand the way the world works. I guess Emerylda's in a very different place to most characters. I mean, this would have been so much easier if I just played a traditional paladin. We'll go with this one. I'm trying to think of a good way to rephrase it to fit Emerylda's character better. Whilst you're of noble birth, you should not look down upon others so readily. Is that so? Well, thank you for sharing your opinion with me. Okay, so it didn't... I won't keep you. So, it didn't trigger anything story related. I do want to see what she is. I have suspicions that, you know, maybe undead or something, although, I don't know, it's just an amulet that hides the alignment. Definitely evil. Apparently elven. I'm sure we'll have the stone skin scroll. That's not anything to be too concerned about. Get ourselves another stone skin scroll. I don't think that's using up our diamond dust. I should check next time we sleep. Or does it use the diamond dust when we use the scroll? We're gonna have to check it and see if we're actually blowing our diamond dust. I was making scrolls in the hope that I wouldn't be using the diamond dust, but I might be incorrect in that assumption. Okay, we'll go with this. It's going to be a normal party. We don't want any evil, but we might be stuck with some for the time being. Now, let's check this Moondance Meadow. How do we get to it? This way, maybe? Yep, here we go. Let's see what this is all about. Yep, we'll go in here. Okay. Nal's back.
You're a good person. I like you.
I wonder if she says that even if you're not playing a good character.
I'm always open to ideas.
Do you have the ability now to shape change, Nenya? Oh, you do. Cool. We'll have you stay as a human, if you don't mind. I do... I mean, I got nothing against Kitsune. Just... I like your human form. I guess you don't care. So, what have we got going on here? Got a Plagued Smilodon. This is what tore Nal apart last time we stumbled across one. What else do we have? Another Plagued Smilodon. Yeah, they are level 14, or 14 hit dice. I'm not actually sure what that means by 14 undead. Huge attack bonuses. Damage reduction with the exception of slashing. So we might open this fight with a web. I don't really want to go losing my I don't know. They're not going to be able to be slept, are they? Yeah, and all of her stuff is... I can range for that. We can misfortune them if they fail their save, which they didn't. Can we get a charge? We certainly can. Okay. Can you get a charge in? Cannot. You're all the way at the back, I suppose. Now, smite. Oh, we should have charged. Oh, we got caught in the web ourselves. Oh, we got more coming in. Okay. Let's just move up a bit.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, we might need to take this fight a bit... Deja vu, hey? Alright, we need to take this fight a little bit more seriously. Don't really have... suppose we do have this, but probably putting this on Sealer is our best bet, because that'll just boost her damage. Ember, you can do a normal move action. Let's try on this one. Okay, making all their saves. Oh, jeez. They hit Sealer on 5s. Alright, this is a problem. This is definitely a problem, isn't it? Okay, let's get Prayer out first. Social needs to stay up front, but he's going to get torn apart too. At least he's not dead. Alright, let's... Phantasmal Killer won't work because they're undead. Haste is a bit pointless because we have now lost our front liners. We only got one slow through that. At least it was the one that's not in the web. Okay.
You won't survive me.
This is a problem. I think this is going to end up as a wipe. I did not give these Plagued Smilodons enough credit. What do we got? A bunch of leopards. I was trying to get them between me and them, but... Okay, so what can we do here? So that each one made their save. That's not good. Not that it would matter much.
Dedicate my body to science.
Well, that was... Alright, this is going pear-shaped really quickly. Only 10 damage. 66 for 10. Alright, we've got 3 party members down. The hunter's animal companion is dead, so this takes what action? We'll put that on, so we'll swift action. So it'll give us a little bit more damage. But I think 47, another crit. I mean, we're already losing the fight. I don't know if you needed to start critting on us as well. Okay. Well, let's saturate the field with leopards. Alright. I don't know if this is going to actually be able to help us, but they're going to give the Smilodon something to deal with. That can't apparently hit. Alright. So no need to dispel anything. Could try and glitter dust them. But that is going to affect my party. Ray of Enfeeblement? Is there a save for that? Fortitude. So they'll probably be immune because they're undead. They'll be immune to that because it's Fortitude as well. I'm pretty sure undead's immune to anything that takes a Fortitude save. Did have that here. Use their Constitution. Immune to bleed, death, yeah, stunning. So it's not immune to anything that needs a Fortitude save, but it's still immune to a lot. I can Burning Arc. Nobody's dead yet, but we're looking pretty bad.
Make every strike count.
Come on, Lan. Okay. And he's still chasing them, so Lan's now down.
Unexpected.
Alright, Emerylda. Why can't I summon? I have my full... Did I not 5-foot step? Ah. Messed up. Didn't 5-foot step. Okay. Is that a disease? It's a disease, so don't worry about that just yet then. Meant to 5-foot step here. Bless my leopards. Did that work? Yeah, it did. Come on, guys. Definitely need you to carry me here. That is some terrible dice rolling. That's a bit better. Much better. Going after that one, are you? Okay, Ember. Need you to keep moving. And a Burning Arc did alright. Alright, so we're going to reach both? It's not. 26 damage, it's alright. Okay, we definitely need to get some more summons out on the field. Where are we? Leopards? Come on, keep coming. Okay, didn't mess it up that time. We're just gonna have the army of cats to see what we can do here. Doing okay. They might be able to bring this one down. And they did. Alright. So finally, Emerylda is actually going to be able to carry here. now. Because it's a single target, Scorching Ray will be better, but can she hit with it? Yes. Okay, perfect. Now get away from it. Alright, nobody's bleeding out, nobody's dead, we're still okay. We seriously underestimated this fight, but we're still in it. Alright. Let's bring the lightning, Emerylda. Now these summoned leopards should hopefully be able to finish it off. Alright. Wow, that was close. That was way too close. Alright, who ended up with a demon plague? Let's try and get rid of it, shall we? We failed on Social. Can you do it on yourself? No. Do I have another way of removing disease?
Together, we stand.
Where's your mercy? Lay on hands. Where are your mercies? That was a tough fight, and I really underestimated it. Disease. Okay, so how do I do this? Okay, so I just have to lay on hands. So lay on hands others on Social, and we should be able to remove that disease. I'll try to. Yep. All right. Cool.
The world has suffered enough.
All right. Get a few of these going. Do it all the way down there. Maybe one more for good luck. Alright, let's not underestimate those things again, hey? That was definitely my fault for underestimating those. I should have remembered last time. They were what killed Null, and they just tore through the party. And that cost a lot of resources, so we're down all of Emerylda's 4th level spells, but at least her summoning actually came in useful and carried the fight. Cold Iron, okay. Probably let us make some Cold Iron weapons. Keen Composite Longbow +2. Well, now that's a nice little bit of gear. What are you wearing? Wielding. Suffers a curse. No, let's go with Keen actually. Because the net doubles the number of critical hits you will do. It goes 5% to a 10% crit chance, which is really good. Considering a crit from a longbow does double damage. This is it. So what were we coming to the Moon Dance Meadow for? Not even sure, to be honest. This looks suspicious. No one's going to detect a secret door there? Okay. Might not be a secret door, or I might just not have the skill. What about up here? What do we got? Nothing? Definitely not going to underestimate those Smilodons again. They're +22 with 5 attacks, I think it was. This is nasty. Definitely nothing to be underestimated. We'll just if we have that fight again, we won't have the resources to deal with it, so we'll have to be careful. Alright, let's head down this way. So we've done the Ravaged campsite, but we haven't gone this way. We want to evade if we can. I think random encounters are a waste of time. Okay, we are going to have to rest. Now, let's see. Camouflage, guaranteed. Scroll scribing. You're not scribing scrolls or doing alchemy while we're on watch, so got a +7 with a +2, and then the second shift will be a +5 with another +2. That's pretty good odds. Camouflage is guaranteed, protective rituals are guaranteed.
Wow, I feel new power surging within me. Sometimes it really does scare me though. Can this really be a gift from Iomedae?
You know, before I used to have terrible sneezing fits caused by certain grasses, and now the sneezing stopped. Do you think that's because of the new power too?
It might be. Yeah. Alright. Impact of corruption weakened, chance on camp lowered, no incidents. Perfect. That's the sort of rest I like. Should probably have someone cook. Oh. Dead end, is it? Okay. So let's head up here then, or head towards Chili Creek. What was this for? Visit journal. I don't know what that's all about. You've spotted a travelling merchant. Sure, let's have a look. Let's see what he's got. Oh, it's a skeletal salesman from Kingmaker. That's cool. What do you got for us? A skeleton is walking across the waste. He moves with pep in his step, humming a tune. His skull bobs in chorus with the humming, making the coins inside his head clink rhythmically. Next to him, nightmarish horses of flame and shadow draw a cart loaded with valuable-looking items. Well, oh, there they are over here. Upon seeing you, the skeleton offers a dramatic and hearty wave. Good evening to you there! Or is this what day looks like in the world wound? Can't really tell, but no matter. Be it day or night, the skeletal salesman always has the best deals you can find anywhere. He proudly sweeps his bony hand over the goods in his cart. As a rule, I offer a free sample of my merchandise to every new customer, and I try to tailor my wares to the individual. Say I met a kitsune, then I can crack a joke about how I'd offer them a free potion of Fox's cunning, but they must have enough of that already. The customer feels flattered, they take the sample, and have immediately established a rapport. But dealing with humans is hard. You can't joke about their horns or their fox-like features. Still, I know what I can offer you as a free sample, something that suits you perfectly. Would you like it? Show me your wares. The skeleton joyfully rattles the coins in his skull. Here, take a look. Pick anything you like. Buy all of it. Alright, what's he got? Oh, he's got some pretty decent looking stuff. The looks of it. Do we have any other junk to sell? Go through that first. Highly unlikely to wear that. Got here. Oh, we haven't used our vast intelligence headband. We should probably get onto that, hey? What are all these? These are reagents for scribing. Oh, I've got a wonder remove disease. Okay, that's going to be handy too. Alright, so we don't really have anything else to sell. Yeah, because these are all for scribing and making potions, so we're going to keep all that. Alright, what do you have? A shot quarterstaff. Be fun to make a quarterstaff using monk, but not really what we've got. Braces of armor +4, 16,000 for permanent mage armor, not worth it at the moment. Harakami, 0 armor check and 0 arcane spell failure. It's a shame the game doesn't let you wear armor you're not proficient in, because something like this you could slap on a wizard, so Nenio could wear it, for example, and she doesn't have to cast mage armor anymore because this has no armor check penalty. But we can't do that, so natural armor +2, click resistance, potions. How's our potion supply going? I mean, potion of light is probably still not very useful, but scroll of controlled fireball. Oh, okay, so that's does minimum damage to allies. Scroll of raised dead, scroll of restoration, always good to have. Bolster. Don't know what the bolster feat do. Oh, there we go. Spells now deal 2 more damage per die roll to all its targets. We don't really have anyone that's into damaging spells. Scroll of Breath of Life. That's a resurrect, but you got to get them the round after they die, usually. I got 2 rounds in here, okay. Okay, so it can bring them from when their portrait goes grey. So long as you get the portrait back to colourful, it'll resurrect them. Could be handy to have. I mean, let's just grab 2 of them and 2 raised deads. What's that, 14 grand? Maybe 1 raised dead. What was 6 grand for that? Yeah, okay. Controlled fireball. I mean, it's not huge damage. But Nenio can use scrolls quite well, so it might be worth grabbing. Flaming light crossbow. Much to buy all your potions. Not much. This is buy all the light cure lights. Okay. Alright, that'll do us for now. Now, why didn't we equip the headband? Because I simply forgot. Alright, there we go.
This war must end.
Maybe you've got one. Headband of Charisma. Okay, because you're Charisma based. Alright, we're done. Thank you, Skeleton. Wandering Skeleton Tradesman. I wonder how often he comes along. Alright, let's keep going down this pathway. Got a fork in the road. Another rest, okay. Camouflage. Can we still get someone to cook? I would like... Where can I change what you're cooking? There we go, onion soup. So that's Ninyo's favourite dish. That's the only one we got that's got a favourite. +1 saving throw bonus, that's pretty good. Skill checks, temporary hit point, 5, that's pretty good too. Speed bonus. Eating a glowing croissant fully restores your HP. Not really necessary with our current party because we should have enough healing anyway. +3 to cook. That's not too bad actually, it's less resting. But let's go with this one. Okay. Gonna have a bit more banter? I travelled across almost an entire continent, but I never met a mongrel until you. But I've heard about similar beings that appeared in other parts of the world as a result of other cataclysms, not just the world wound. So I wonder why we don't have voice dialogue all the time. Can I click through? No. Really? So we're not the only lucky ones then? I didn't know that. Nobody in our tribe knew either, it seems. This would be a way to skip that. Corruption's making its way up, isn't it? Another dead end. Now, I wonder if these dead ends are because there's armies blocking the way. And because I am turned crusade mode off, I don't know that they're there. Alright, Chili Creek. I don't remember what we're doing here, but let's have a look. That direwolf got herself killed.
Soot is restless.
Oh.
I wonder why. I'm always open to ideas.
Let's throw down our buffs here. So anything that's going to last a significant amount of time. And I guess we could throw some of these around too, because it's 10 minutes per level. Heroism on you. 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 And Social. And we'll save the other one for Dispel Magic. What do we got here? Oh, it's actually... The water looks okay. I was expecting this place to be a little more corrupted looking. Jernor. Jernor walks thoughtfully around the grove. He pauses in front of a few trees, lingering there for some time. He seems to be examining something carefully. At the sound of your footsteps, he turns around abruptly, but the anxious expression on his face quickly gives way to an amicable smile. Commander, it's so good to see you. It seems you found time to visit our quiet backwater after all. I could be mistaken, but it looked like you were frightened by my arrival. Oh no, you just startled me, that's all. It's my overactive imagination. I still can't get used to living in such a small village. The town where I grew up was a good deal larger, and it was located near a trade route, so there were always a lot of new faces and plenty of people bustling around. Here, though, it's different. The moment you step outside the village, you're all alone. You can walk for miles in any direction with only the birds and animals for company. This is, of course, the way Erastil teaches us to live, but truth be told, it still makes me feel somewhat uncomfortable. Something's going on here. Why were you looking at those trees? See for yourself. He points to one of the branches, and among the leaves you notice a small doll made of grass and seaweed tied with a blue ribbon. I keep finding them here in the grove. I think it's some kind of local ritual. I've asked the villagers to tell me what it means, but they won't give me an answer. I just don't understand the reason for all this secrecy. What do the locals think of Erastil? They're indifferent. They are a pragmatic people, you know. They don't have time for theology. If old Deadeye helps them survive, it's good enough for them. You know, some priests get overzealous with sermons. They demand that people pray, observe all the rituals, make sacrifices, and then those priests, all holy and pious, are surprised when the locals kick them out of the village, right into the nearest ditch. The priest laughs. I was taught differently. First you have to prove your worth. You have to show them why you and your deity are useful. It's only after they've begun to trust you and start asking questions about your faith that you can really share your beliefs. Then you can tell them about old One-Eye and his teachings. It's so quiet here. War makes you forget what peace feels like. I understand. My time in Canabras gave me a small taste of war. I only had to live through it for a few days, but I know the horrors I witnessed will haunt my nightmares for years to come. I cannot imagine how hard it is for those like yourself, soldiers who have given their lives to this cause. The priest places a hand on his heart. You have chosen to fight there in order to protect our peaceful and quiet life here, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Well then, will you show me around the village? Of course, let's go! You'll get to meet the locals, see how we live. Maybe you'll even manage to get some peace and quiet and temporary respite from the hardships of war. This is very suspicious. A straw doll clad in a small, skillfully embroidered light blue dress is tied to the trunk of the tree. Is it the same as these ones? 3 old dolls hang from the branches. Their grass and seaweed bodies are slowly rotting away. This one's another small doll. It's another one. Old faded blue ribbons hang from the branches of the tree. Something's very weird here. I'm not going to kill the elk. We can go that way. And also go this way. Across the river here. What do we got? Anything interesting? Just some random loot. It's a sling staff. And a random glaive. What's going on here? Bit of a glitch. Trees in the... Oh no, it's just making the trees invisible. There's a Hydra. What a beast! We've got you now. Watch out for those huge teeth. Don't let them catch you. Aim for her throat and belly. Fewer scales there. Don't be afraid, everyone. We've fought ones bigger than this. Are we going into turn-based? Thank you. Why are you going in with fists against a Hydra? What the hell? What are these people? Melissa, she's a ranger, so that's fair. You're a ranger, Markle, so that's fair too. What are these villagers? Why are you guys going in? Hydra's nearly dead already. What is it? Ah, it's not a very tough creature. Okay. Don't think we can charge it. There's no need to blow any resources on this thing. Can it sleep? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Alright. Please don't punch it to wake it up. Alright, she did. Fall back asleep. Can't charge it? Alright.
Guide my blade. You're irrelevant.
She actually hit it.
Fall.
You're quite slow for being at the back, aren't you? Go, villagers.
The wrong mongrel.
Okay, that was interesting. Not a threat. That'll teach you to mess with us. A man with green eyes, the broad shoulders of a swimmer, and the calloused hands of a fisherman, shakes his fist at the beast's motionless carcass. Something's got 'em all worked up. That's the second time they've crawled out this month. So let 'em come. A woman with her eyes, the same shade as the green as the fisherman, smiles at you. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. But what's it matter? They can't hurt us, and we can use their hides to make a lot of waterproof coats and cloaks. Markle, Melissa, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is Emerylda, the commander of the Crusade. She's the one I told you about. Ah, a real hero in our little backwater. It's so nice of you to drop by. We've never had anyone so important come to visit. Heroic acts are important, but sometimes it's good to leave the front lines and talk to ordinary people living ordinary lives. Anyway, welcome to Chili Creek. Alright, this is interesting. There's grass dolls. Let's start with hydras are usually far more dangerous. That beast was not at its full strength. I can tell you have an eye for such things. Well, of course she does. She's the commander of the Crusade. She probably could have told you all that with her eyes shut. Melissa smiles at you. It's all thanks to our mother, Icy Rill. She takes care of her children, won't let anyone hurt them. She fills our nets with fish and drives away the monsters. That's right. When she doesn't drive the beasts away, she'll weaken them so we can kill them and harvest their hides. Icy Rill? Who's that? She's right here. Markle nods towards the river. Did you think this was the Selin? No, it'd take you half a day's rowing before you reach that river. It's big, to be sure, and very important. The Selin flows through at least a dozen countries, but where would the great Selin be if it wasn't fed by thousands of little streams and creeks, such as our dear Icy Rill? Explains why it's not corrupted, I guess. The people of Chili Creek hold their river in great reverence. The priest's observation is matter of fact, but you notice his voice sounds a bit strained. How can we not? Our whole lives are built around the river. From the wedding wreath we send down at stream to the funeral boat that floats away on the waters when the time comes. Our mother, Icy Rill, feeds us, gives us water, protects us. With a kind smile, Markle casts a sidelong glance at the frowning priest. The gods are far away, but our Icy Rill is right here, so we treat her with respect. The two of you look very much alike. I assume you're related. Right you are! Markle ruffles Melissa's hair. She laughs and tweaks his nose. She's my little sister. Takes after our granny, may her memory never fade. She was always restless, couldn't sit still, and Melissa is just the same. She's always up to something. And you took after our grandpa. May the river silt be his featherbed. You're as brave as he was, and just as stubborn. One of those grass dolls that hang from the trees in the grove. Now we'll go this one. Are you two in charge here? Well, how should I put this? Our village is too small for anyone to be in charge. We just happen to know a thing or two about using a weapon. So if some nasty creature comes crawling out of the river, we give the orders. But when it comes to fishing or fixing nets, we'll be the ones following orders. We're not an army, and there are no officers here. We all live together, solve our problems together, and serve the Icy Rill together. Although, truth be told, it's only been in the last few years that people have really started listening to us. Before that, villagers kept to themselves, and no one wanted to go poking their nose into anyone else's business. When we first came up with the idea to start trading on the river, the other villagers stubbornly dug in their heels. But after money and goods began to flow into the village, they changed their minds. Yes, the village has been growing. We're getting to see all sorts of things we had only ever heard about before. The year before last, we had a fair, and people came all the way from Canabras to attend. Then a priest came, and we'd never seen one of those before in these parts. And now, who'd have thought? The commander of the Crusade has decided to pay us a visit. Oh, wow. Okay. What are those grass dolls that hang from the trees in the grove? A shadow passes over Markle's face and he looks away. There's nothing much to tell, really. An old local custom. It's just a ritual, Melissa adds in a low voice. No one seems willing to share any further details with you. How's life in the village now you've got a priest? Not much has changed, Markle shrugs and smiles amiably. He's a good lad. He does some healing, never bothers us with sermons. Why, he's even learning to fish in his spare time. He also knows a lot of songs, and when he sings it makes you want to sit and listen. Melissa smiles archly at the priest, and he blushes. Have you ever been attacked by demons? No, I've never seen any. Our mother, Icy Rill, keeps us safe. She would never let such abominations get near us. I have to go. Back to the front? Melissa shakes her head sadly. I can't even imagine the nightmarish creatures you have to fight there. Have a safe journey and a swift victory. Something still feels suspicious, but... who is this Icy Rill? Do I want to just pick their lock? It feels like it. Bit intrusive. +2 on persuasion skills made to intimidate. Okay. Are you wearing gloves? No, Sealer is not wearing gloves, so let's put them on. What do we got? Anything masterwork? No, I'll just take this. There's still something weird going on here. This is too peaceful for how close it is to the world wound, and this icy rill. So this must be the village up here. Can we go this way? I didn't want to go just with my dog, but quite a big dog now, isn't he? So that's the village. Let's check around outside the village first. Obviously, you get attacked at some point, or they wouldn't have built all these defenses. Bunch of elk here. Megalosaurus. No reason to want to kill that. What else do we have? We do have something up here.
We are the light.
But what are we fighting?
Are the darkness.
Direwolves. Okay. Let's not underestimate these. Okay, looks like they are just direwolves. Nothing to be concerned about.
No glory without risk.
Certainly nothing we have to spend any real resources on. Probably could have put it to sleep though, couldn't I?
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Let's move everyone up. Land can probably, not if you roll that low. Put to sleep. Probably should have coup de grace it, but it doesn't really matter. Direwolves are not exactly a threat. Might be a clue for something else that's going on here, but certainly not a threat. Did I already say, but I can't remember. What do we got here? Another bunch of wolves. The CR of this zone seems interestingly low compared to what we have come up against.
This obstacle.
Made it safe, okay.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Eternal Rose.
I guess there's no real reason to have to even WotR. Oh. Nice crit.
Mind over muscle.
Nearly tempted to turn off turn-based mode, but
No glory without risk.
I have risked that before and things have gone pear-shaped. So I'm not sure what's going on. This is extremely suspicious. And I am fully on edge that something is going to happen in or around this village. Probably something demonic. This is interesting. A bit of the river comes up here. Another Megalorosus. Another Megalorosus. I don't know how to say that. And another one, a ferocious one. Okay. Still finding more. More wolves down this way. Bunch of oh, there's a plague Smilodon. Okay. Alright, let's make sure we give this thing the justice it deserves. So it's going to come in and hurt one of these two. Alright, good. Phantasmal Killer won't work on it. None of those will work on it, but displacement will protect Sealer. Oh, jeez. Where did that just come from? Alright, it's not as powerful as the Plague Smilodon. She's immune to it. It's buff lands attack. Now Sealer. 3 smites were unlikely to... Okay. Unlikely to need them again later. Natural 20 on his will save, of course. We're better off just turning... Oh! They're invisible? Alright, we're in trouble. Again. Alright, that concealment definitely helped.
You won't survive me.
Why are there invisible plagued undead here? Okay, that concealment definitely helped out. Now we're going to drop a haste. Alright, there's another one coming for us. Now... Yeah, let's get... I really like the leopards, so let's get a trio of leopards around behind them if we can. 4 leopards, okay, nice. Yep, summon into existence, please. We will heal ourselves here. And then we can't smite because we've already used it, but let's go the bear because it might die quicker. Okay, good. The bear is down. So now we just have the one plague Smilodon left. Nothing there will help us. Archon's Aura will. Let's get that up. Made his save. Okay. Alright, so that is definitely helping us out. Okay, what can we do now? Probably not a whole lot. Let's just put some damage onto it. Smite and attack. Alright, leopards, finish the job for us. Okay, now this is interesting. So, nothing? Interesting, so nothing triggered from that. Markle and Melissa. They have anything new? Look, the commander's here. Welcome back. Please stay for as long as you'd like. Ask about their nightmares. Don't know what you're talking about, to be honest. I sleep like a dead man. Nothing to complain about. Okay. Well, Melissa. Looks like the commander's here. Welcome back. Got nothing new to say about here. No. Okay, villager. Some books, some loot. Jernarg, we might talk to him again. I think we had a couple of recipes we need to use actually. Let's do that while we think of it. So what's that? It's a biography. There's a recipe? Yeah. This one I think is a recipe. Using those recipes. Alright, let's quickly finish off looking around town. Do you know? This is the way we live out here. We're not wealthy, but things are at least relatively quiet. Yeah. We've got nothing new to say here. The rest will help you. There's still something fishy going on. Trinket. I mean, it's way too peaceful. Oh. 85% is good enough to give it a go without blowing an item. So the villagers are just talking about the world wound. That's mighty suspicious. There was some plague stuff up there. Is that it? Crusade companion quests. The riddles while the world burns. Find the relics of lost crusaders in pursuit of the past. No, we've got nothing here quest-wise by the looks of it. It's very suspicious. So obviously those plagued things that we killed, but they didn't seem to trigger anything. Already been down there, haven't we? This is where we saw the blue ribbon stuff. Grey ribbon. Wait. They were blue ribbons. Faded blue ribbons, okay. Sorry, Elk. Didn't mean to hit you with the Archon's Aura. Yeah, still all the straw dolls. Very, very suspicious. But I guess I'm not getting anything from it. I guess that's it. We've cleared the whole map. Did I miss something, or is there just nothing to find here? I'm not going to go killing all their elk. I think they might just... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we have to come back here later. Anyway, we shall probably call it there. We will head out to the front. Well, maybe we'll actually hike back to our campsite first. And then we'll save it as we get back to the camp. I'm a little bit disappointed that there wasn't a little more development in that area. But I'm not sure what I expected or what... I mean... Doesn't feel like we've wrapped things up in there. Maybe we'll find something out about it later, but we got a 14-hour hike back to camp. No, we're not going to rest. We're just going to hike it through. We evade the enemies. We're going to fight them while we're fatigued. Alright, and we'll come in here. Oh, hold position. That's cool. I wonder if that works in turn-based mode. Happy to serve, Commander. Got anything interesting to say? No. That was very peculiar. Hello. And a mysterious elf. What is going on here? The hell do you want from me? It's good to see you. What can I do for you? Would you like to renew your forces with excellent fighters? Who was that elf that was talking to you? She didn't introduce herself, but was greatly interested in the volunteers that had joined the army. She thought I might know the elf she was looking for from a mercenary contacts, but I couldn't tell you any more than that. She never shared his name. Okay. Good luck. Watch your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. So he's from the Pathfinder Society. I don't know what to go with that elf was. I think it's the second time we've seen her, or it's possibly I saw her once and then loaded. Maybe that's what happened. Let's check here. So we have... Where are we? We have 12 diamond dust. let's scribe a scroll of stone skin. Because there's nowhere here that's telling us that it's going to use the diamond dust. So let's find out if it does. I think you're the type of person who could strip the flesh from my face in the night and then in the morning blame it on a pack of wild dogs. I wonder who he's talking to, Regil? Camellia. I wonder if we needed one of the evil characters with us out at that nice little peaceful place. I would never in a million years come near your face, and I'm sure the wild dogs would also lose their appetite. Okay, so we got a scroll of stone skin now. Let's have a look at our diamond dust reserve. Still 12. So it does create the scrolls. Not really separate. Ah, because she was a different intelligence level when she created them. DC 27. Wow. Why is that so high? 10 plus the level. Level is 7, so 17. DC bonus isn't 10. I don't know, but seeing as she can't even prepare it without using 2 spell slots, this is a great way of getting stone skin on our roster. Do we have some? We've got 2 slow and 2 haste. We'll keep stockpiling the stone skin because that's a very useful spell, especially if we can bypass the diamond dust cost of it. Alright, so we will wrap things up there. Next time we will head further into the World Wound. It looks like we're on our way to Dresden next time, see what encampments are out along that way. Maybe we'll finally make it to City and see what's available. But thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the content, please hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.